Okay, creatives, values-based spending. What in the world is this and how do I use it? So there's this concept out there called values-based spending. And values-based spending is very simple. All it is putting your money toward the things that you care about the most. Spending your money on things that bring you joy. That's it. It's kind of Marie Kondo-esque, right? Spend your money, focus your money on the things that bring you joy. What do you value in your life? Those are the things that we get intentional about spending our money on. Will this work for everyone? It may not. You may try this assessment and you might go, you know what, values-based spending really isn't for me. That's completely fine. For a lot of people, they don't quite know what their spending habits are. They just kind of swipe the credit card and don't want to look at it because it's anxiety ridden, or there's a bit of avoidance there, which is all brain chemistry. So, kind of a gateway into having a little bit more control. The first step that I'll usually recommend to people is this concept called values based spending. So, how do we put this into practice in our daily life? So, I don't usually do a full review of my budget every single month like some people do. All I do anymore is this 5-step values check. Step number 1, if we're going to do values based spending, is to name your values, right? You have to write out a list, figure out what it is that you value the most. So, get out a sheet of paper, start writing down what are the things that you really love. This could look like going to concerts. I'm a huge golfer, so I would spend money on greens fees and going to wonderful courses and maybe some golf lessons. But those are the things that I really care about and really enjoy in my life, so I'm going to spend money on those things. What are yours? Write them down on a list. Step 2, protect your non-negotiables. So what does that mean? There are certain things that you absolutely cannot live without, because if you lived without these things, they would greatly diminish your value of life. If you love getting coffee, and that is something for you that you just absolutely love and you cannot live without it, great. Make that one of your non-negotiables. So focus on those lattes. If that's what you really enjoy, great. Put your money towards that. That's completely fine. Protect those non-negotiables. Step 3, find the leaks. So if we have named our values and we have protected our non-negotiables, then somewhere in between those, our spending is going to leak out. This might look like a subscription that you didn't realize that you still had, that was just automated, that's taking money out of your account every single month and you didn't even realize you were still subscribed to it. This might look like a bit of lifestyle creep. What is lifestyle creep? Maybe it's, I've paid off that subscription and now I'm taking the money and buying even more things as opposed to taking that money and paying down my debt. How is your lifestyle pulling some of that money away from what it is that you really value? And how can we focus it back toward number 1 and number 2? So step 3 is find the leaks within your spending plan. Step 4, build a buffer, because we've already named our values, so our money's already going there. We've already protected our non-negotiables, so we've got that in our spending plan anyway. We've found those weird subscriptions and some of that lifestyle creep that was happening before. And the money that we're using from our leaks, we're now going to put towards building a buffer, right? And this buffer is going to help us, God forbid, your car break down, or all of a sudden a class comes up that you absolutely have to take because that casting director that you've wanted to be in front of for years is finally has a class that has a spot opened up and you've got to get into it, right? That buffer is going to be really, really important. So that's step 4. Step 5, review without punishing yourself. This is where all of the anxiety and the avoidance comes in, right? So you're going to review this every month without punishing yourself. This is not a court hearing. There is no verdict and there is no judgment about you as a human being based on what you see. You review, you assess, you see the number, you pivot back to your values, and you move on. There is no judgment and there is no shame in what it was that was happening. It's just information. So we review, we point it back to our values again, and then we move on. When our money is pointed toward our values, then looking at it and reviewing it becomes a little less terrifying, because we know that our money is pointed toward the things that we actually genuinely care about and that are going to enrich our lives. So let's review. Step 1, figure out what your values are. Step 2, protect those non-negotiables. Step 3, find all of the leaks. Step 4, build the buffer so that, God forbid anything happen, you are prepared for it. And step 5, review without judgment. Take 10 minutes, 20 minutes every month and just go through those 5 steps of your values check. And that's it. It's pretty simple. So if you like this video, if you got something out of this, click the subscribe button, follow along, and we'll see you in the next one.